Hi, this is Ben Roy, and I'm here with Kane, the creator of SocialAdr, and I managed to get a few minutes of his time so we could just get some answers to a few questions that I think people would like to know. How you doing, Kane?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing great.
Nice.
Can you explain, just give us kind of an overview of what SocialAdr is? Like,
Okay, it's a social bookmarking community service. So, with a lot of other types of social bookmarking, you only submit your own sites to the social bookmarking services, but SocialAdr allows users to submit each other's,
okay,
which it vastly increases the number of submissions each URL that you own is getting sent to these services. So, right now, SocialAdr uses 14 different social bookmarking services,
okay,
and we're going to be increasing that number. And with the current account types, which we're going to be changing, but the best account type can get 40 submissions for each bookmark to all 14. So that's 600 and not sure. It's a big
it's a
number.
lot of
It's a
bookmarks.
lot of bookmarks. Yeah,
Okay, all right,
yeah.
sounds good. Um, so tell us, how did you come up with the idea, or how did you get started with the SocialAdr thing?
Well, I was into SEO pretty heavily, and I had a bunch of like product review kind of affiliate marketing niche sites, and I was trying to get them ranked well with search engines. So I found out about social bookmarking. I started doing manual submissions, which is a total pain in the ass. For a while, I was using socialmarker.com, which is it kind of loads each site in a frame, so you can and it pre-populates fields. But again, for every page I was trying to bookmark, that was like basically half an hour of my time spent doing that. Then I joined the social bookmarking club, where members can manually share each other's sites,
Okay,
and they get what's called karma points for each time they share. But it's all based on people being honest, and there's no system to make sure that people get in as much as they or get out as much as they put into the community. So didn't really like that. Plus, it's really time consuming. Then I
so
tried.
you just decided you'd write your own because you didn't like what was out there?
Yeah, basically, this is kind of a long story, but I also tried some software that you can, install on your computer. I'm not going to name it, but I didn't have a lot of luck with that. Like, it was really slow. It was kind of hard to use, and it just didn't seem like very good value. Plus, even if I did get it going, I would only be submitting my own stuff, which is way less backlinks than the community type theory of people sharing each other's.
Okay.
So yeah, basically I tried tons of different things and I wasn't satisfied. And I have a background in like computer programming, so I thought, why don't I just create my own thing?
Sounds good.
Yeah.
So how did you come up with the name Social Adder?
Well, good question. It used to be called social share because I was trying to think of a word that had to do with the community and people submitting each other's stuff. So sharing was a big part of the original design. So when I was in beta testing phase and doing the initial development, I had like a subdomain called socialshare dot one of my other domains.com. Then when it came time to actually register the domain, I found out that social share wasn't available. I actually tried to buy it, but my bid was turned down. So I had to look at something different. I started looking at like some because we're adding bookmarks to these services, so the word add came into play. And then I thought of maybe making something completely unique, so it wasn't even a real English word, but it really hopefully easy for people to remember. That's kind of how I came up with
Okay, so the
social adder.
actual the actual spelling is socialadr.com. Is that
Yeah,
right?
yeah, which like long form it could have been social ADDER, but
Okay.
I tried to make it like shorter and like trendy, I guess.
Well, it's all about saving time and effort, right? So saving a
Exactly.
couple characters on type in the URL.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Could you elaborate a little bit for us? Just how exactly is Social Adder different from some of the other stuff that you mentioned before, like the automated bookmarking software or the link trading
Yeah,
systems?
that's a good question. So there are social bookmarking clubs where people sign up and they're given assignments every week where they have to bookmark X amount of bookmarks. And most of the people just have to manually log into each site and do all the submissions manually, which can take a lot of time. So one huge benefit of SocialAdr is the submissions to each of these services happen automatically. all you have to do is press this share button, and the system takes care of it for you. So it's literally like the click of one button to send each bookmark to these 14 services.
So I don't have to log into all my different accounts to do those
No,
bookmarks?
once your accounts have been set up in the system one time, everything else is just a click of one button. It's literally that easy.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's a big like time saving is really important. Um, so yeah, the other benefit compared to like software you install locally is you're only sharing your own stuff. So with our best account, you can get 40 times more backlinks than if you're running local software doing submissions to these services. So it's
Okay.
yeah,
So it's just a matter of getting a lot more backlinks for each of your pages,
yeah,
which of course is going to result
which is
in
going to
better
increase the
rankings and
search engine
great.
rankings. Yeah.
So obviously we're shooting this live on location
Yeah, I
here
got
as
some
we
neighbors coming by to
got
chat with
neighbors.
me.
So you live in San Diego
Yes.
and you haven't been here that long.
No, no. I've about 7 months.
Okay. And how do you like it so far?
It's awesome. Yeah. I grew up in Canada, and then one day I decided I just wanted to live somewhere that had good weather year round. So basically, nowhere in Canada fit that criteria. And yeah, I'd been to San Diego a couple times, so I decided to move here, and it's awesome.
So would you say is the weather your
The
favorite?
weather's insane. Like it's literally rained like 2 days in 7 months,
Wow.
and it was for like an hour each time.
Great. Well,
Yeah.
thanks a lot for taking the time to talk to us, and
Yeah. Hey, thanks for the interview.
we'll look forward to getting some time with you on video again in the future.
Awesome. Sounds good.
Thanks.